The foundation of any farm-safe system is the policies by which it works. Any farm should have a set of policies addressing various areas of safety within the workplace. In order to access the policy section of Safe Ag Systems, go to Safety Manager and click on Policies. This brings up the Policies section. There are 3 tabs at the top. Current Policies, where signed off, ready to use policies will show. Policies to sign, where they sit while you're editing them and deciding and collaborating with your farm workers as to what exactly you want for your policies. And the New Policies section, which is where you go to get started. If you're new to the use of policies on your farm, we suggest you start with the Safe Ag System templates. In the New Policies section, click on Select from Template. This will display a list of possible template policies you could use, and click the Show More button to see the full range. If you wish to look at what the policy contains, just click on the View button and it will bring up the policy. And you can notice that the farm name, your farm name, will sit and so it shows you what it will look like when it's finished. Read through the policy, and if it's something that you'd like on your farm, you can select it for one of your farm policies. You do this in this way. With a tick next to that particular policy, click on the Select button at the bottom of the screen. This will bring the policy up for editing. You'll notice that everywhere there is the word business name and it's in yellow. This is not an area that you need to touch. This is where the system will put your farm name in, and it personalises that policy to your farm. If you're not really ready or not sure what you want to exactly edit from this policy, then the best thing to do is to click Save for Later. What this does is selects that policy and it places the policy in the Policies to Sign section, where you can come back and edit it later. In the same way, go through the New Policies section and select multiple policies. It's important to notice that once a policy has been selected for your farm, it shows on the screen in a different colour, so you know you don't have to select it again. So go through and select multiple policies that you might want for your farm and save for later. Once you have the policies that you want for your farm in the Policies to Sign section, you need to systematically go through each one and make sure that they have the exact wording that you want. To do this, click on Edit. Read through all the text, make sure it's what you want, and when you're ready, it's time to sign off that policy. There are 2 ways to do this. You can either sign your name using the mouse, or if you have a tablet and a drawing tool, that might work better. You can sign it like that and then click the Save button. You notice the policy is no longer in the Policies to Sign section. Once signed off, the policies appear in the Current Policies section, and they can only be viewed. Once signed off, the policy has your letterhead, your logo if you have one, and is an actual working document with a signature at the bottom. This is a legal document, and if used in an induction, it can't be changed. It needs to be archived and a new one created if you want to make changes to it. Another way to sign a policy is with a scanned-in signature. You would only ever need to do it once, and the signature can be used regularly. Once again, upload the signature and click the Save button. The policy will now appear in the Current Policies section. Any policies in the Current Policies section are ready to be attached to an induction and can be viewed via the mobile app or on the desktop. If your farm already has some existing policies that you want to put into your SafeAg system, use it in the New Policies tab by clicking on the Create New button. This creates a blank policy for you to get started on. Go to the document that you already have in your system, select the name of the document, and then enter it in to the new policy. Select a date, creation date, and then using the little toggle on the right hand side of the content window, you can add in some formatting options. I'm going to click on the window, and then we're actually going to go to our Word document, whatever document you have, copy the text, paste it into the window and click OK. In this way, you've created a document, you've created your own farm policy, and if you want to have a look at it later, you don't want to sign it off quite yet, you can click Save for Later, or immediately you can upload your signature and save the document. Once saved, click on the Current Policies tab. You'll find your document there. You can view it, including the signature down the bottom.